Jai Shri Ram. So, abhi Canto 51. At the request of Satanand, Vishwamitra tells him how Ahilya was redeemed by Sri Ram and entertained him with the help of her husband. And Satanand, in his turn, commences narrating to Sri Ram the story of Vishwamitra. Hearing the aforesaid story told by the celebrated Vishwamitra, who was a repository of wisdom, the exceptionally glorious Satanand, the eldest son of Gautam, who was a great ascetic like his father, nay, whose brilliance stood heightened by his asceticism, was thrilled with joy and felt greatly astonished at the very sight of Sri Ram. Beholding these two princes, Sri Ram and Lakshman, seated and comfortably ensconced, the celebrated Satanand now spoke to Vishwamitra, the foremost of hermits, as follows. Was my illustrious mother, who had been going through a long course of austerities, shown by you to Sri Ram, son of King Dashrath, O tiger among sages? Did my exceptionally glorious and illustrious mother offer hospitality with wild fruits, etc., to Sri Ram, who deserves to be honored by all embodied souls? Did you tell Sri Ram the old story of the outrage which was done by Indra to my mother, O exceptionally glorious sage? May God bless you, O scion of Kushika. Was my mother united once again with my father, O jewel among ascetics, as a result of Sri Ram's sight and other factors? Was Sri Ram honored by my father, O son of Kushika? And has this exceptionally glorious prince come here after receiving the hospitality of that exalted soul? Was my father greeted with a tranquil mind by Sri Ram when arrived and honored by him in this grove, O son of Gadi, a scion of Kusha? Hearing his aforesaid questionnaire, the great sage Vishwamitra, who was well versed in elocution, replied as follows to Satanand, a master of expression himself. What ought to have been done was done by me. No omission was made. Ahilya, the wife of Gautam, has been reunited with the sage, her husband, as Renuka, the mother of Parasuram, got reunited with her spouse, Jamdagni, a scion of Bhrigu. Hearing the aforesaid reply of the celebrated Vishwamitra, a man of wisdom, the exceptionally glorious Satanand spoke to Sri Ram as follows. Welcome is your advent to this place, O jewel among men, placing at the head of eminent seer Vishwamitra, who cannot be easily worsted. O scion of Raghu, you have arrived here through our good luck. The exceptionally glorious Vishwamitra is credited with achievements which cannot even be conceived by others and has attained to the rank of a Brahman Rishi through sheer dint of asceticism. He is invested with a splendor which is beyond measure. I know him to be the highest resort of all. None else on earth is more blessed than you, O Ram, inasmuch as your guardian is Vishwamitra, son of Kushika, by whom great austerities have been performed. Please listen, I shall point out to you, as it is the might as well as the reality of the high-souled Vishwamitra, son of Kushika. Hear it from me, even as I speak to you. This sage has for a long time been a pious king, capable of subduing his enemies, knowing what is right, learned, and devoted to the good of the people. Formerly, there was a king, Kusha, by name, a son of Brahma, the lord of created beings, while Kusha's son was the mighty and highly pious Kushanabha. The son of Kushanabha was widely known by the simple name of Gadi, while Gadi's exceptionally glorious son is the great sage Vishwamitra. The highly glorious king Vishwamitra carried on his administration and ruled over the earth for many thousands of years, collecting an army and accompanied by an Akshuhini, that is, a division consisting of 21,870 elephants, an equal number of chariots, 65,610 horse, and 1,09,350 foot soldiers. The exceptionally glorious king once went round the globe, marching successively across cities and states, rivers and great mountains and hermitages. The king, they say, came to the site of Vashishta's hermitage, rich in flowers, creepers, and trees of various kinds, infested with hordes of wild animals of every description, and frequented by siddhas and karanas. It was graced by the presence of gods, demons, gandharvas, and kinnaras abounded in most peaceful deer and was resorted to by flocks of birds. Nay, it was crowded with multitudes of Brahman rishis, visited by batches of celestial sages, and incessantly thronged with noble souls accomplished of purpose through the performance of austerities, and less resplendent as fire, and adorned on all sides with exalted souls, vying with the glorious Brahma, creator, rishis living in some cases on water or air, and in other cases on leaves fallen on earth, or on fruits and roots alone, nay, who had controlled not only their external senses but their inner sense, the mind, as well, and conquered all their weaknesses, as well as with the class of rishis known as the Valkilyas, so called because they took their descent from the hair of Brahma, intent on jap, the muttering of prayers, and homa, that is pouring oblations into the sacred fire, and others called the Vaikhanasas, who are said to have sprung from the nails of Brahma. The mighty Vishwamitra, the foremost of the victorious, beheld the aforesaid site of the hermitage of Vashishta, which was a second Brahmalok, the realm of Brahma, as it were. Thus ends Canto 51 in the Balakand of the glorious Ramayan of Valmiki, the work of a rishi and the oldest epic. Jai Shri Ram.